This week on The Splash, we learn about leadership from a pro. Then we enjoy a band performance. And later, we learn about the importance of butterflies. The Splash is a production of Civic Center TV. We're a news magazine that covers everything from local news to feature stories, all so that we can bring you the latest from the greater West Bloomfield area. And now, let's dive into The Splash. Welcome to The Splash. I'm your host, Sheena Monnin, and as always, thank you for joining us. Learning leadership skills is something we all can benefit from, even as kids and teenagers. Recently, a professional athlete came to our area to help our kids learn more. We sent reporter Ryan Younglove to find out more.
I'm here today at Orchard Lake Middle School, where the Greater West Bloomfield Community Coalition has invited Greg Jones, former NFL player, to teach young students about leadership.
This program today, that was a little bit of a request, was about leadership and character. I think leadership is so crucial right now for guys in middle school transferring or making the switch over to high school, because they're leaders right now, and they're getting ready to go to be around some older guys, and it's important for them not to lose what they've already learned from their young time in leadership, but actually being able to rise up to the occasion, because a lot of the young guys are in sports and they're getting ready to go from an 8th grade level to a high school level where the competition is a lot harder, where they are going to be tested in many different ways. But a lot of those guys will have to be or try to be leaders at that next level. And today and yesterday were more to just provide some tools for them so that way they can understand what they need to do and what they need to accomplish to be leaders at that next level. I came to the Alliance Coalition for Healthy Communities. I just wanted something for the athletes, because I know athletes mask a lot. And not just necessarily pain, but the stress, things in their mind that they feel they can't get off their chest, whether it be male or female. But there's a lot that they mask. I just want them to take whatever that I'm teaching them, whether I bring in a new speaker or I teach them a topic. I just want them to take that into their everyday life. And that's why the name is Life is Your Playbook, because I'm literally giving you plays that you can take into your everyday life. And that does not mean in sports or anything like that. It is a playbook. It's essentially putting together a playbook for life that you can use all the time.
Today, these young students learned a valuable lesson in leadership and in character, in hopes that it will not only help them in sports, but in life as well. This has been Ryan Younglove, reporting for The Splash.
To find out more, you can visit civiccentertv.com/lifeisyourplaybook. After a long summer of training and practice, the West Bloomfield High School Marching Band returned home for a community concert. We sent reporter Tyler Kieft to cover the gathering.
On a muggy and rainy evening, the Greater West Bloomfield community came out to welcome back one of the great student institutions in our area, the West Bloomfield High School Marching Band, for their community concert, an opportunity to celebrate all the hard work that these students put in over the summer gone by.
The marching band has been working really hard all summer, getting the ball rolling on our season. We just came off of a week of band camp where the students rehearse about 12 hours a day, every single day all week. So this for them was kind of like a reward, getting to, instead of rehearse the show, getting to actually perform it in front of people, and also to give the community a chance to come see what we're going to look like this fall.
And while marching band performance is quite complicated, the new band director at West Bloomfield High School, Noah Dreyer, believes that practice opportunities such as the community concert are vital to student performers' progress.
I'm a big proponent of the more practice you have at something, the more comfortable you are doing it. And so the more chances our students have to perform in front of people, the more comfortable they're going to be in those high-pressure situations where they're being judged.
But above all else, the showing of community support for the marching band was spectacular, even on a night when Mother Nature was less than accommodating. Something that serves as a great boost of confidence for the band's students.
When the students feel that support from the community, it gives them a little extra boost and just another reason to continue doing what they do every day.
It really was a great showing, both from the students in the West Bloomfield High School Marching Band, as well as the West Bloomfield community. Reporting for The Splash, I'm Tyler Kieft.
For more information, feel free to stop by our website at civiccentertv.com/WBHS Community Concert. Still to come, we learn about monarch butterflies, and then we take a look at a new episode of Sidewalk Talk.
Don't go away. You're watching The Splash on Civic Center TV. And now, back to The Splash on Civic Center TV.
Welcome back to The Splash. I'm your host, Sheena Monnin. Monarch butterflies are more than just lovely to look at. They also play a big role in keeping our environment healthy. I went to the Marvelous Monarchs event to learn more. Learning about the ways that humans, animals, and insects interact with our environment can help us keep our planet healthy. Recently, park naturalist Lauren Azuri spoke to families about the impact of monarch butterflies.
Our Marvelous Monarch program is really fun for everyone, all ages. We have adults coming, we have families coming, and I think a lot of people are really curious about them because they are really amazing creatures. The migration path that they take and how far they go at the end of summer is crazy how that works. And also just, it's been in the news a lot, like how important pollinators are. So bumblebees are one that get a lot of press lately, but butterflies, just like monarchs, are pollinators as well. So they do a really important job for all of us and in our ecosystem. So, and you get to touch live butterflies. You get to learn how the appropriate way to do that is and the safe way to do that. And we're tagging them for science to learn a little bit about their migration path so other people can find them, enter data into the monarchwatch.org website and learn more about them. So not only are we just seeing butterflies and learning a little bit about them, it's really hands-on as well.
Not all butterflies in the program were raised by hand. Some were wild-born, but all serve an important purpose for our planet.
Some of our butterflies were wild reared, so we found them outside on monarch leaves as eggs, and then we brought them in. They do have a better chance of survival indoors if you know how to raise them properly and feed them properly than they do outside because there's less predators and less pesticides, so they do have a higher chance of survival. So some of ours are hand-raised here from the wild, and some of them are captive raised. So we ordered them from monarchwatch.org, and they shipped them to us as caterpillars, and we raised them to chrysalises and butterflies. I think building that relationship early on with bugs, like even though butterflies are beautiful, some people still think they're bugs and don't like them flying around them. So we want to kind of dispel that myth and tell everyone, have good interactions with them. And if they get to feel them and see them up close and really appreciate their beauty, then they'll understand all those important things that they do for us in nature, kind of a better appreciation for them.
Teaching kids to understand the role we each play in our ecosystem is a vital part of taking care of our natural resources. For more information on Marvelous Monarchs, you can visit civiccentertv.com/marvelousmonarchs. Now it's time for another episode of Sidewalk Talk, where Samana Sheikh spoke to Greater West Bloomfield residents to find out their thoughts on a new topic.
My favorite hamburger place is Famous Hamburger in Dearborn, Michigan. What about you, West Bloomfield? What's your favorite hamburger spot?
Red Robin. I love Red Robin's burgers.
Never have been there.
Okay. Well, if you go there, definitely, if you're definitely into just the burger itself, a double-stacked Red Robin burger with just a little bit of cheese, a little bit of onion, a little bit of pickle. That's what I love.
I would go to Redco in West Bloomfield because they just have the best burgers. And
I'm more a fan of turkey burgers because I don't like meat, or veggie burgers. Anywhere that has an Impossible burger. There's Basement Burger Bar is pretty good. They have a chicken breast and a turkey burger. Or Redco. Redco has really good turkey burgers as well.
I would probably go to, in Detroit, there's a place called Lovers Only, and they do the Impossible Burger. So I'm a vegetarian, so it has that vegetarian option.
Actually, my favorite food in the whole world is burgers. I do love Red Coat. Red Coat burgers are great. And I like sliders a lot, so Greens in Farmington or Hunter House, places like that.
Basement Burger.
You're the second person to say that to me. Where is that?
There's one in Detroit and there's one downtown Farmington.
Okay, and what do you usually order?
Okay, I know it's like a burger place, but I usually get the turkey burger and their tater tot nachos.
If you were really craving a hamburger, where would you go?
Our cottage. I never order hamburgers in restaurants. The only place, I don't eat many hamburgers, so the only place I really like a hamburger is out at our cottage.
Lux in Birmingham.
Never been there.
Yeah. You got to do the Lux burger.
Okay.
Yeah.
Red Coat, right on Orchard Lake in West Bloomfield.
You're the third.
One of the best burgers in town.
You're the third person to say that.
Really? Yeah, that's a great place.
Ooh, J. Alexander's on Orchard Lake. I just went there yesterday for hamburger.
I always go and get their veggie burgers from there. It's not the same, but it's still good.
That's what I got. I got a veggie burger.
Nice. Wonderful responses, West Bloomfield. See you again in another episode of Sidewalk Talk.
If you'd like to see some of our other fun and interesting questions on the show, you can do so anytime and anywhere by visiting our website at civiccentertv.com/sidewalktalk. And now it's time for our Civic Center event update, where we provide you with all the latest that's happening around Greater West Bloomfield. And if you'd like to stay up to date on all of the following current events yourself, you can visit civiccentertv.com/events. Let's get started. It's time again for Henry's Market on Main, running now until November 14th at Henry Ford West Bloomfield Hospital. Anyone can participate in Henry's Market on Main, a great way to buy fresh, locally grown produce and other products. From 9 a.m. until 5 p.m. on Wednesdays, you can stop by to purchase fresh and healthy food, including baked goods, herbs, and more, as well as flowers and seedlings. Food samples will be available, as well as the hospital's specially invited chefs being on hand to demonstrate how to prepare healthy meals. This recurring event is free. For more information, contact Kelsey Bray at 248-325-0825. On August 30th from 4 to 6 p.m., stop by the West Bloomfield Township Public Library for a fun afternoon culmination of the summer reading program. You won't want to miss this end of summer fun. Get your dancing feet ready to move and groove with the DJ's music, get an airbrush tattoo, and enjoy meeting some larger animals, including a llama. This event is free and no registration is required. For more information, be sure to visit wblib.org. On August 30th, bring your kids for Kids Commotion Concert, featuring Paul Carey Group and Rick Paul. Starting at 6 p.m. and going until 8 p.m., this concert is sure to bring some fun and excitement into your child's life. There will be free crafts, bounce house, and food for purchase. Come early to enjoy the activities before the concert begins. For more information, visit wbparks.org. Walk for Friendship is coming up on Sunday, September 2nd from 10:30 a.m. until 3 p.m. at the West Bloomfield Township Public Offices off of Walnut Lake Road. Join the Friendship Circle and our local community for a walk that will benefit people who have special needs. Registration opens at 10:30 a.m. The ceremony at Town Hall begins at 11:30 a.m. and 11:45 a.m. the walk begins. For more information, including the path that will be walked, visit walkforfriendship.com. On Thursday, September 6th from 9 a.m. until 4 p.m., stop by Main Street, located inside Henry Ford West Bloomfield Hospital, to gain insight on the importance of personal emergency preparedness, planning to keep you and your loved ones safe. Henry Ford staff will be located at each station to discuss topics such as family communication plans, appropriate sheltering, fire safety, basic life-saving techniques, and more. No registration is required for this free event. For more information, contact Kelsey Bray at 248-325-3890. The 8th Annual Family Fun Night is happening on Friday, September 7th at West Bloomfield High School from 5 to 7 p.m., followed by live coverage on WBLD, the all-new Lakes FM, of the football game between West Bloomfield and Oxford. Come enjoy Family Fun Night, including kids' activities, bounce houses, bubble soccer, video games, a dunk tank, and more, all for free. Then at 7 p.m., buy your football game tickets for $5 and enjoy the game with your friends. For more information, visit WBSD.org. Treat your muscles to a morning of gentle therapeutic yoga at Spirit of Grace Church. Delightful, gentle yoga is appropriate for adults in all levels of physical activity. Experience is not necessary. Delightful, gentle yoga is taking place every Wednesday from 11 a.m. until noon. Drop-in price is $7 per class, or a monthly rate of $25 is available as well. It is encouraged that you bring your own yoga mat and be prepared to meet new friends and walk away with a better sense of your own well-being. For more information, visit spiritofgrace.church. And that's all for now. However, if you're looking to find even more events going on in your neighborhood, then be sure to follow us at civiccentertv.com/events and look up our events calendar, or watch us here for more information on everything going on in the greater West Bloomfield area. As we head into the break, stay tuned, because afterwards I'll be talking with Jason George of United Productions Company and Skate and Activity Night.
Don't go away. You're watching The Splash on Civic Center TV.
Civic Center TV is your home for everything greater West Bloomfield. Here you can tune into community programming such as our weekly news magazine show, The Splash, as well as coverage of local events and meetings in Keego Harbor, Sylvan Lake, Orchard Lake, and West Bloomfield. You can also watch all of your local programming online anytime at civiccentertv.com. Civic Center TV, television that's close to home.
Civic Center TV has gone social. Now it's easier than ever to watch, save, like, and share our videos online. See what's happening in your neighborhood, on the streets, and on the web at civiccentertv.com. Be a part of the conversation and get involved. We would love to hear from you. For links to our social media pages, visit us at our website or find us on Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube. Civic Center TV, television that's close to home.
And now, back to The Splash on Civic Center TV.
Welcome back to The Splash. I'm Sheena Monnin, and here with me on the show this week is Jason George of United Productions Company and Skate and Activity Night. Jason, thanks for being here with us today.
Thank you so much for having me, Sheena.
I'm excited. We get to talk about something really fun and something historic. This is the 18th annual time this event is happening. Tell us a little bit about what it is and how it got started.
Sure. Well, we started on a shoestring budget back in 2000. Officer Palmer at the time, retired Officer Palmer today, and I started this event on a shoestring budget with a couple sponsors and just some goodwill, and it's grown to be a fantastic event. I mean, over the 18 years, we've added great sponsors and local businesses that have polished the event, helped us get bigger and better attractions.
Nice. So when it started, the focus was on bringing the community and law enforcement together and, and people who enjoyed skateboarding, all of that together in one spot. And from there, it's just morphed into something really memorable for the entire family.
Absolutely, yeah. So growing up in Keego, there wasn't really a lot of things to do in town as far as skate parks, and there were a lot of skate shops and skateboarders, and you know, kids just randomly rode all over the streets and jumping curbs and such. So we decided to give them an opportunity to have a worry-free zone, which is Skate and Activity Night, where we close down all 4 blocks around the City Hall and add some fun, some inflatables and obstacle courses and rock climbing wall from Oakland County Parks and Rec, and lots of things from some of our vendors like Joker's Entertainment, the Giant Slide and Moonwalks, and just lots of great activities. Jet's Pizza, local Dairy Queen and Lunghammer. We also have Zap Zone with their escape room coming again this year.
Yeah, that sounds really cool.
Just a lot of fun little additions that we add.
To bring the family out and enjoying a good time. Absolutely.
For almost a cost-free night too. I mean, the refreshments are very affordable, only $1 per item, and the rest of the event is free for everybody to enjoy.
Wow, that's amazing.
It's pretty
Thanks
cool.
to all the sponsors and the community.
Thank you so much for them.
Together.
Yeah, absolutely. Yep.
So tell me a little bit about the community impact as far as what you have seen over the years as this event has grown and families get to come out. What is the impact you see
One of the important parts to me is to showcase kids in music. So we've always brought out a stage with entertainment. We've had national act entertainment step on our stage throughout the years. This year we have the School of Rock Band and Georgia Need from the Law Abiding Citizens, and has moved on to a bigger and better band, and rocking our stage all year long, all night long, I should say.
Nice.
It's amazing what kind of impact that has, not only for kids in music, but also for just people that want to come out and enjoy good music.
Yeah.
And I DJ the event with some of my other DJs, and You know, the music's great. The atmosphere is always wonderful. Weather depending, rain or shine, we always have a good time.
That's awesome. And you also have found a way to give giveaways to people of all ages, right?
Amounts
It's very
of giveaways,
generous.
We've done everything from gas cards to just throwouts from the stage, and People's Skate Shop has donated $1,000 worth of skateboarding type items, and Skiers Pier, another local business, is also doing the same. So the giveaways are amazing, and it does, you know, we have a small raffle for you to participate, and it's just an amazing, amazing amount of awesomeness.
Yeah.
And you must come just to check it out.
It sounds like it, especially like that escape room and $1 pizza. My goodness, who wouldn't want to stop by?
Absolutely.
For sure, absolutely. So it has definitely grown over the decades. Looking into the future, what do you see or envision changing and growing? I mean, obviously the people who stop by, those numbers have grown.
Yeah.
But how do you see this growing? It seems like it's so huge already.
I think the growth of it is maybe expanding into other communities, finding a way to bring bigger and better attractions and things that'll just really impact the community. More giveaways, maybe food trucks down the way. Okay. Who knows? I mean, there's a lot of great concepts out there for events. We've seen that through other local communities like Arts Beats and Eats and Jonathan Witt's company that does great jobs with big events in other communities like Royal Oak and Detroit. And for a small town community, this is a big deal.
It is a big deal. It's very impressive.
Absolutely, yeah, it's
yes,
fun.
For sure. I'm so glad that you guys started that and it's continuing on. So if people are interested in maybe volunteering in some way or finding out more info, where can they stop by?
One thing I forgot to mention is we teamed up with Team Kigo, a local charity. Okay. And a lot of our efforts are being supportive for the community and giving back. If they want to join and volunteer or sponsor future events, they can go to skateandactivitynight.com.
Okay, awesome, good.
That's our
And you guys are considering going and getting a grant written and
things
like that?
Maybe a grant writer wants to jump on board and help us out. We're always open to great ideas and doing more for community.
Yeah, and making memories for so many kids.
Oh,
That's
definitely.
So great. Well,
That's the
thank
best part.
Thanks for being here. I appreciate
Thanks for having
it.
me.
Yeah,
really
absolutely.
Appreciate it as well.
Once again, everyone, we've been speaking with Jason George of United Productions Company and Skate and Activity Night. Now let's head over to another of our recurring segments called A Minute with Nature, where Parks naturalist Lauren Azuri examines some of our local wildlife.
Hello and welcome to Minute with Nature. I'm your host, Lauren Azuri, the park naturalist for West Bloomfield Parks. And today we're here inside our nature room talking about native plants and why you might want to plant some native plants in your garden as well. Well, what is a native plant? A native plant is a plant that has evolved here in our area, and it's adapted to the climate and soil here. A native plant has grown in Michigan, or their native area, for hundreds of thousands of years, so have developed ecological relationships with the animals in our area as well. Why would you want to plant native plants in your yard? Well, there's lots of reasons, but one is convenience. Native plants grow better in Michigan. They don't require fertilizer or pesticides, as well as less watering. Since they're from here and they're used to the conditions here, you don't need to add as much water or fertilizer to the soil that they're growing in your garden, so they're lower maintenance. 90% of all leaf-eating insects can only eat native plants, which means that it's super important for us to provide food sources for them. If we plant non-natives tropical plants, they have no ecological value and animals will not use them at all. Monarchs is the best example of this that many people already are familiar with. Monarchs love milkweed, and their milkweed is the only plant that a monarch caterpillar will eat, and is also the only plant that monarch adults will lay their eggs on. Butterflies are beautiful to view, but butterflies are also pollinators. So pollinators obviously help our world and bring us a lot of the food that we eat. I bet you're wondering maybe now where you can buy native plants from. We don't really recommend that you go to a commercial greenhouse for them. A lot of commercial greenhouses have hybrids of native plants, or they're the same species of a plant that might grow here, but they didn't come from Michigan originally. So you really would ideally love a native plant that was grown in Michigan and the seeds started in Michigan. So look for a local native grower. Here at West Bloomfield Parks, we partner with a native grower and offer a native plant sale in May. So you can visit us there for a great source of buying native plants as well. You can also go to the Audubon website, and they have a great map where you can list your zip code and get native plant ideas for our area. Here in Michigan, some great, beautiful flowers that you'll enjoy in your garden, and so will all those pollinators like butterflies, are asters, coneflowers, milkweed, and black-eyed Susans. So I hope you plant some natives, attract some wildlife for you to view, but also help your environment. And that's your Minute with Nature.
For more episodes of A Minute with Nature, you can visit civiccentertv.com/MWN. Now it's time for our final segment on The Splash called Person of the Week, where we recognize those within the community who are either inspiring or providing toward others. And this week's recipient is Pam Zajac, former coordinator of public relations and marketing for the West Bloomfield School District. For nearly 3 decades, Pam Zajac served on the greater West Bloomfield community with expert precision and even greater heart. Since she was hired by the West Bloomfield School District, Pam has worked to connect the schools to our community each and every day. Her efforts have helped to forge West Bloomfield schools into some of the most modern, community-oriented, and welcoming learning environments in Michigan, and has brought not only herself but her neighbors, colleagues, students, and friends closer to West Bloomfield. Pam has also been a longtime member of the Greater West Bloomfield Chamber of Commerce and the Optimist Club, where her efforts to spread positive connection and camaraderie have reached far and beyond our exceptional local schools. Pam Zajac has dedicated her life and career to helping others live a more fulfilling life of knowledge, care, and community, which is why she is our Person of the Week. And if you happen to know someone who is providing a service to their community, then let us know by sending an email to thesplash@civiccentertv.com. We want to congratulate those who are making a difference in our area, and we appreciate all of your suggestions. That's going to do it for us this week, but remember, you can watch new episodes of The Splash every Monday at 5:30 p.m. or throughout the week for replays. You can also watch every episode online in high definition at civiccentertv.com. Don't forget to follow us on Facebook under Civic Center TV 15, YouTube at Civic Center TV 15, and on Twitter at Civic Center TV for more information. For all of our friends in Sylvan Lake, Orchard Lake, Keego Harbor, and West Bloomfield, I'm Sheena Monnin. Thank you for watching The Splash.